Not sure if that's how this works. Oh, yes, it does. Okay, good. Oh, let's turn on my audio. That's not audio. That's brightness. I'll turn that back up. Well, this is kind of funny. This is my first Twitch stream. Never had a Twitch stream before. I'm also recording it. I'm also recording it too. Does it seem like it's loading okay? Okay, yeah, so the frame rate's good. That's good. I'm really happy. Oh, this is nice. So it seems like it's going through fine. Well, nice. So now I'm actually going to record through my camcorder because I'm recording with a 1997 Panasonic digital EIS camcorder. So I'm going to hit record on that because I have some fun projects for post-processing the video into 60 FPS uninterlaced footage. Well, technically interlaced, but we'll see how that works. This is my first Twitch stream, so I feel all kind of smart with this because I have my mouse underneath here. So smart. I don't know, but see, there's a table I made so I can have my laptop. It's like if it's my bedside table. I just moved it over for this, but I can reach it underneath there, and I can have my mouse underneath there, and you guys will never know, except for the fact that I told you. Sorry, I'm getting a bit excited. Right, I had a subject for this video. So we're going to be talking about the Agema 470 and the thermal camera. Who needs digital? Today is a day for analog. Well, I guess this would actually be digital too, even though it's from 1987. Okay, so maybe this is actually... Maybe I'm not getting away from digital too much. This is analog, thankfully, and this is mostly analog. So this, the Agema 470 Thermovision. Is my audio coming through fine? I would like to just to check to make sure my audio is coming through fine. I imagine it is. It should be. Worth checking to make sure I'm not wasting your time, you know? So, the Agema 470. Well, this one's been out in my workshop for quite a while, and it's quite dirty. Let's see if we can get some good resolution on this old 1980s or 1997 camera. Look at that. You know, it's funny. I'm noticing that the autofocus is better than my one that I record YouTube on. This is like an $800 camera. So, or 600. The Canon G7X Mark II, I believe. Okay, so maybe it was more like $600 new. But the autofocus on this old VHS-C camcorder, it's just wonderful. I think we should clean this off first. And you know what? We should remove this. So this is actually a Sony viewfinder, you might notice. Oh, that's not quite right. Alright, it's a bit trickier than I remembered. Huh. There we go. Now here's a little trick. One little trick. You can actually look underneath most viewfinders, and they tend to say when it was made. This one, it might not. It does! Oh my god, it does. Let's see if my camera can actually focus. So, you may not be able to see it, but down there it says December 1990. This camera originally came out in 1986, but this viewfinder was a newer one. Now you might notice that this is actually quite a robust viewfinder. It comes off of a broadcast camera. So they just bought an off-the-shelf part and used the off-the-shelf connector for it, which I believe is the same connector used for keyboards back in the 80s. So these are pretty cheap. If you're not so sure how these work, effectively it's a television. I'll just clean this up a little bit. Better. Much, much better. So, this pops up like that, and you can see the screen. So it's actually, the screen is there, and that's a mirror in there, and the image goes that way and then to your eye. This is a particularly big one. Most home camcorders actually had quite small CRTs, so this image has a very precise graphics. It's very, very fine detail. Okay. All right, let's continue. Ah, I see. The autofocus actually is getting a bit off on there. That's not so bad. A lot of this is actually sawdust on here from my woodworking projects, various woodworking projects. And it won't do much damage, so that's good. Oh, that cleans up really well. This even has the Agema logo on it. Look at that. It's kind of cool. You know what, I actually will remove that. It would be the best thing. I'll be very careful though, because this is very, very clean on the inside, and I do not want any moisture in there. Line it up with the little holes. Ah, there we go. And I'll try not to touch the lens best I can, because I believe the lens is made of a material which works very well for infrared, but it does not work as well for moisture. this is looking much better. Oh. You guys might enjoy this. Yes, it records to floppy disks. I'd say it's a nice feature. Unfortunately, it's a proprietary format, so it's quite difficult to get it to read right, even on an older computer. It's a sawdust. I probably should not have stored this extremely expensive camera in my workshop, but oh well. I wanted it to dry out actually, because when I first received it, it was in a box that had moisture in it. And so I'd rather have it have a bit of sawdust on it and drying out in my workshop than being stuck in that box any longer and risking moisture damage. Oh, it does have a tripod mount of sorts. Oh, nice. Oh, this is heavy. Okay. So, I'm going to show you let's see how much this camera can zoom in. Well, that's not too bad at all. Wow, these old 1997 camcorders can zoom in pretty good. It's actually quite stunning. Right. So that activates by a small pin that locks it in. So I will raise the pin, slide it on, pin goes down. Ooh, where did I put the... Oh yes, I absentmindedly put it on the ground thanks to gravity. Alright. Now this is a bit of a ill-designed piece. I wish this was a bit less tight. I guess they focus more on the expensive hardware inside there and focusing on that. All right. Well, I say maybe we turn it on. So, I can put this away. Don't need to be cleaning anything. And I've put together this little rat's nest. So this is the original power connector that came with it, because it did come with a battery, but the battery will need to be rebuilt. And I just connected this a holder that I can put some 18650s in, Now, I've charged these up a bit. Let's hope they work. Good old 18650s. Now, if this works, I will want to switch over to the camera on here. I love those, what was it, a Swaggerlock? Swaggerlock. I think it's a Swaggerlock connector. Swiss. It's a Limo connector. Wow, I had no idea it was a Limo connector. Oh, that's right. Swaggerlock makes like air hoses and such. But a Limo connector, they're just such good engineering. Get a load of this. How nice it snaps in. Just like that. And, well, we should be able to turn it on. Or not. Let me just fiddle around with this. Okay, now let's try turning it on. Okay. There we go. Ooh. Now, how do I actually do the manual focus on this? I am not sure. By the way, I don't see... Oh, right. There we go. And for my final trick, let's see. So I have video coming in through this, and I can switch that video by pressing these buttons. Like, for instance, let's turn this off. Yep, that worked. So we can switch to input device number... Oh, I'll need a clip. Clip. And there we go. Look at that. Oh, nice. So, we now have the Agema 470 looking really well with that. Is this a public stream? I think I'm doing this right. Oh, right. Someone help follow me. Good. So, back to that camera so we can see what we're working with. Oh, my knee. Ow. All right. So we have I believe if we go to Sense, let's go back. So I'll hit Sense. So I'm actually I'm gonna do the left arrow. Oh, whoops. I'm doing the wrong direction. Aha. Well, that's different. Oh, right. So we have these knobs on the back. These are actually, this was designed to look at really hot things like jet engines and factories and all that. So you have to have these filters so you don't burn out the image sensor. Right, so let's go back to camera view, and then I can adjust these. So I'm gonna go to 1. Oh, there we go. Finally. Okay, I got it figured out. Now, let's see if I can get the focus a bit more. That's pretty good. Let me just move my television. Oh, darn. Awesome! Oh, it's so cool. Ooh. Can't see my laptop though, so. Alright, so we have. This is my laptop. Let me adjust the focus. When you have an 80 by 60 image sensor, you're not going to get very good resolution. Or 80 by 80. Wow, look at that. So this is the Wi-Fi adapter. It's has an antenna, and this is quite warm. Let's see what the temperature is. 77. I'm not quite sure how to measure the numbers up on that corner, so it might be, I might have it on the wrong settings. So this is what's at least handling the broadcast. My laptop. Man, words are just not working for me today. Oh my god. All right. Well, let's see if I can prop up the camera a little bit so I don't have to squinch down so much, because that kind of sucks. Oh! My poor little CRT. In case you're wondering, I'm sitting on my poor Commodore 64 monitor trying to record this video. I know, a Sony PSP. That sounds like something that'll lift up a bit. Oh, hey, look at that. Nice. Well, this is getting kind of, this is to the fun part. You know, it took me a little bit to figure this out. This is cool. I like it. So, this is what a book looks like that's had a computer on it. Hey, I know. Does it go through the pages? Hey, look at that. Popular music. Just a book that I found in the trash. You can tell it's been foil stamped. Let's see. So this is where the fan was outputting on the laptop, so it's hottest there. Oh, so it does go all the way through. Look at that. So the heat has transferred directly through the book. Oh! Whoops. Did not mean to rip that. It's a garbage book, so who cares? Notice that my glasses actually don't transmit the infrared light. Ooh, this is quite warm. It's like right warm right there. Yeah, it matches up with the camera too. Well, that's pretty cool. And then we get further to the back. Wow, it goes like back, front. It goes kind of all the way through the whole book. Because I'm using it underneath my laptop, so it's not burning at my lap, which it's burning up at the moment. So we're going to put that back. All right. This is pretty cool. I'm live streaming. Well, this is pretty nice. I didn't know. You know, let's turn this off for a moment. I'm gonna check out how the stream's going, because I've never had a stream on Twitch before, and I just don't know if it's going right. Well, there's stream info. Looks good. Nice. Well, this has been fun. I enjoy playing with old hardware. I plan to get my PSP working. Maybe this weekend. This was a trial run. I hope to get it. I have to do streams more often. We'll see. It's a shame there's been no chat. I wonder if I've done any settings wrong. We'll see. Well, maybe I should call it there. This was a very fun live stream, and I hope to do more.